Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment. We give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a crazy show for you guys, an absolutely crazy show. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, we're trying to hit 200,000 subs this month. We appreciate it if you supported the channel and subscribed and help us hit our goal. We appreciate that. Anyway, let me get into this to this damn topic. This seems to be the hottest thing right now in sports, at least for us, to talk about. So what happened? Day before yesterday on ESPN First Take, Stephen A. Smith, Kendrick Perkins, and these guys went on a complete onslaught on LeBron James. Like a total onslaught on him, and they were just getting in his ass, man. They were really just going at him, and we produced a bunch of shows. And we still got more stuff to talk about today. Obviously, depends on the order in which you're seeing these shows, so you want to stick around the channel. One of the reasons you want to subscribe and hit all notifications so you don't miss anything. So we're going to be talking about that. But there was something that was sent to me by one of our viewers yesterday. So he sent me a clip, and I saw the clip and I was looking for the full clip, but I couldn't find it. But he sent me a clip of something that was very, very revealing to me. And what was more revealing was Keyshawn Johnson's reaction. Essentially what happened was there was a clip that he was able to find of Ric Bucher on Undisputed. And on this day, it was Ric Bucher, Keyshawn Johnson, of course, Skip Bayless. And they were talking about the Lakers' offseason chances and all of that. And then Ric Bucher says something that I was absolutely, like, I was so surprised, but not even surprised. I was shocked by this because I didn't even know that this is what takes place behind the scenes. So Ric Bucher's talking, and essentially he says that at a certain points in the season, he received an email. Get this, an email from the Klutch Sports Agency basically asking him to vote for LeBron James for MVP. And after he said it, I wish we could show a still of Keyshawn Johnson's face. Keyshawn had this look on his face like he knew that would be true, but he was like, why are you saying this out loud? Kind of thing. And I was like, wait, what? What's going on here? That's what we want to get into. But before we even get into that, this video is brought to you by sponsor PrizePicks, which is the largest daily fantasy sports platform in North America. PrizePicks is really simple. Instead of just selecting a team, you just select two or more players, pick more or less their projected stats, and then you place your entry. For example, this week, I'm selecting two entries. Stephen Curry for more than 25 points, and then I got Anthony Davis for more than 2 blocks, and Damian Lillard for more than 4 3-pointers made. PrizePicks is also the only daily sports platform with an injury insurance policy. So for example, if you have a player who gets injured in the first half and doesn't return to the second half, that player gets automatically rebooted. What I also love about PrizePicks is that it offers weekly promotions like Taco Tuesdays. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value. So go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit matchup up to $100. That's go to prizepicks.com/CLNS, use code CLNS for a first deposit match of up to $100. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do is want to quickly play what Ric Bucher had to say. It's only about a 30 to 40 second clip. And then we're going to come back and really get into the meat and potatoes of the show. Take a listen to what Ric Bucher had to say here on Undisputed the other day.
A year older. Anthony Davis, if anybody's going to lead them, it is Anthony Davis. I was actually shocked that I got a text or an email from the Klutch agency that was promoting LeBron James for MVP. I was like, wait a minute. He's not even the MVP of his team. This team doesn't have the record that it has, isn't where it is, isn't the dangerous opponent that it is without Anthony Davis being healthy.
AD's a clutch player.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Believe me, a lot of freaking flags went up when I read that. But that said.
So you heard what Ric Bucher had to say there. I see. Folks, Houston, we got a problem. We got a very, 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 very serious problem on our hands, folks. You know, just yesterday, and we produced a show about this. Less than 24 hours ago, we produced a show on our channel that I suggest you guys go watch of Stephen A. Smith saying on live television on ESPN First Take with a panel of Kendrick Perkins, Molly Karam, and Shannon Sharp, where he essentially said that LeBron allowed people to approach Kendrick Perkins because they did not like the narratives that he was putting out there because it did not align with their views and the message that they wanted disseminated to the public. And we were like, what? You got these guys secretly confronting media members to say things that they want? Wait a minute. So basically, if they're not expressing the views you want expressed to the public, then you're going to tell them to say otherwise. What? Is this what really goes on in sports media? Is this what happens when you really decide to be, hey, man, I want to make the big dollars and make the big bucks? This is the game you have to play? This is what you have to do? Is this what it entails? A bunch of journalists up there twerking it up all over the place, slapping each other with honey, running up and down the hallway hollering, go James, go James. Is that what it is? Is that really what it is? Why y'all sending emails to ask people to solicit votes for you for MVP? My argument is, why can't it just be based on merit? You do the work. We observe the work. We scrutinize the work and say, hey, listen, you deserve it, or he deserves it, or the other guy deserves it. Why do we need to go into all of these extracurricular activities to get people to do that? And let me tell you something interesting that happened. I noticed it this morning. This is how they control narratives at ESPN. And it's how they fool a lot of you boo-boo the fools out there. Kendrick Perkins went on ESPN yesterday. And he said, day before yesterday, and said he thinks LeBron should retire. And he thinks that the more he plays is hurting his legacy. Guess what happened today on ESPN? They brought up the exact same question. And guess what Tim Legler said? No, I think it's helping his legacy. ESPN got to be a joke, man. They're so transparent. These are the people that are giving us sports. The question I have is, who do we know out there in sports media that's actually saying what they actually think? This needs to be the new challenge. The new challenge is say what you believe. Who are the people? I think they're very, very few. Very few. The rest of them are busy playing the political game. These guys should go into politics. They talk about politicians. Y'all should just join politicians. Y'all are not concerned with the audience. The audience is just people to just watch them up there, basically shake each other's hands in front of cameras and do all of that other stuff. They're not up there to really say what they did. There are a few people that used to call it like it is, and I'll say some of the names. That's from my personal view. Steven Jackson used to. I haven't followed Steven Jackson much recently, but he used to keep it funky on TV, especially when he was on the show Speak for Yourself, that's now turned into Speak. Go back and watch some of Steven Jackson's old clips. He used to keep it real on those shows. Like real. He used to call it exactly like it is. Matt Barnes used to do it on ESPN First. Not ESPN First Take. On ESPN a few times. He used to do it. Who does it now? Today, in my personal view, Charles Barkley does it. Charles Barkley is saying what he truly believes. The rest, I can't really call it. The rest, I just cannot call it. There's some people, you look at them, they look like they're about to say what they really think, and they'll hold back. Nah, let's not say it like that. Oh, let's not say it that way. Nah, we don't really want to say that. We don't really want. That's why Rachel Nichols was getting so uncomfortable yesterday with Paul Pierce when he was talking. We did another show about that. You should go watch that. This is what sports media is all about. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is what people are aspiring to be.